When you're creating a score from scratch, you have a blank canvas and anything is possible. With Demon's Souls, it was a little bit different challenge. We already had a score, and it was a great score that Kida-san had written. So the challenge that's there is to be true to that material and to make the reimagination of that score be true to the original composer's intent.
We try to deconstruct the original material first, kind of have to pick and choose the elements, and most of the time what stays is the melody, the themes. That is where I start. The lore of the game really does help in the creation of the score. So we've worked with the director of the game, Gavin Moore, on the lore of each character and each boss.
There's a certain, I think, somberness in Demon's Souls. So knowing that was very important to us as we're making musical decisions about how those characters are going to be reflected in the music.
Certainly Bloodborne has informed this project to some extent in terms of the scale of the sound and the combination of choir and orchestra, although it is important to say this score has its own identity and its own sound.
The Demon's Souls score has colors of the orchestra that are predominant. Big strings, big brass, big choir, and we've also included a live pipe organ, which is really unique to this score. We went to Temple Church here in London. There's a beautiful organ there, and we were just so privileged to be able to use that and include that on the score.
It can't help but inspire us. It has a sort of instant emotional connection for people, this idea of something big and ancient, but also timeless.
It's sort of based on the idea of an ancient religious music that really helps define the genre of the score. It's a pretty scary thing to think about that, you know, there are hundreds, thousands of fans out there waiting for this game to be released. They didn't know that this music is being reworked. We have one of the best teams in the world and in the industry of video games. So I think we've come pretty far in terms of a size and the canvas and the texture of the whole score, but the soul of the music that's in the original game is still there. We hope the fans really love it.
PlayStation